Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday Night Throwdown brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It is a pleasure to be among you as ever. The Dogs of War have assembled because people said they were upset that we didn't have the Dogs of War. So, lo, in that day, there were Dogs of War. I now have to do a tweet because that's what we do at this point in the program. Tonight, we are returning to something that we've been away from for far too long. And I think what prompted this was our guy Achilles having to go to the other side of the world. He had to go far away. And he could not be with us for many weeks. And then other stuff just intervened, and we left our chain of command Kampfgruppe von Luck pint-sized campaign by the two fat lardies. It was gone. It was poof. But we didn't forget. We didn't forget at all. That's what Tabletop Simulator is great for. I got into a little thing. I admit it. I got into a thing. I posted to one of the web pages, one of the Facebook pages that deals with Napoleonic wargaming. Hey, do you guys play games that use rule writing or order writing? They use order writing, and I said, because frankly, it's we tried that in a big way in the early days of Napoleonic tabletop wargaming, and we kind of got away from it, and we've tried to replace it with placing rules, like Snappy Nappy does that, and what's the other one? There's a number of others. Oh, and ESR, et sans resultat, which we all love around here. They do that, and they got away from it. And there were so few, and I said, do we have any that still do? Obviously, Shaco does. The Kriegspiel does. And one guy posted a very thoughtful post, but he ended it by saying, well, of course, you don't play with miniatures, but that's a different conversation. And I said, you post this great, thoughtful post, and then you do that. We are just going to have to agree to disagree. Jeff Russ, keeper of the Cossacks. A pleasure to see you. You are first. So we had to go away. We had to come back. And now we're back. And we are going to play Chain of Command. Oh, yes, we are. This is the church on the flank. Now, let's be honest. Our guy, CT, good evening, CT.
Evening.
Has been giving our guy, Achilles, a little bit of a bad time in this scenario. We know that Achilles was very, very excited because for the very first time, Achilles, was going to be able to deploy smoke. He was so happy. And his platoon just never landed.
I don't think I've been able to deploy smoke
No, you haven't. And he's been trying and trying. But in the last game, we finally got to meet Jock Burns. And then, the great flamethrower leader. And then, of course, CT killed him.
Yes.
So that happened. And in the end, he did set fire to a lot of Germans. I'll say that. And so that did happen. And again, unfortunately, the British Airborne suffered a defeat, and so we had to go back and we had to evaluate under the rules of Chain of Command the campaign at the sharp end. We had to evaluate, and so we come over here and we now see that Lieutenant Josef Müller, CT's commander, he now has his CO supporting him at a +4, which means he got an extra point of support. In addition, his men, they're pretty cool with him. He's at a +1, didn't give any bonuses. But because he has won so much, he is now affable. His attitude is affable, which means he gets a +1 to his force morale roll. And now we're going to come over here to CT. We just left CT. We're going to come over here to Achilles and Lieutenant Arthur Plantagenet. His CO is at a -2. His men, though, they still like him. +3. And his outlook, perhaps because he drinks that much gin and doesn't know better, is happy. And as a result, he still gets a +1 to his force morale. So you're both going to get a +1 in your force morale.
Hate to think what's filling up his canteen.
Yeah, he's coming hard that way. So the scenario, there's a total in this pint-sized campaign of 5 scenarios. It is to remind the goal that we has, good evening, it is the goal of CT to win this by turn, to drive Achilles off all 5 tables by turn 8. Well, this is only turn 4. So he's well ahead of the curve, so we'll see how this will go. Let's read about the scenario, though, so that we may find out some facts. With Bas de Ranville largely under German control, the next objective is to attack to the east to seize the church at Ranville. This position will serve to block any counterattack from that direction, allowing access to the Orne bridges with that flank secure. This is attack and defend. Attack and defend, what does that mean? This is a major advance against a known enemy position. The defender will deploy 4 patrol markers within 18 inches, in our case 36, 4 patrol markers, and within 24 as ever of one other marker. The attacker enters on a broad front anywhere on their table edge as indicated. The attacker, CT, rolls 1d6. This is the number of freebies you get. And then both of you will place 3 jump-off points. To win, one side must force the opponent to withdraw from the table, either voluntarily or force morale, while keeping their own force morale at 3 or greater. 3 or greater. All right. So, your side of the table, CT is here. Obviously. And Achilles, you're within 36 inches of this side of the table.
Okay.
Just want to look at something real quick here. Interesting. It is a slight change for you. That's not quite so. You are within 36 inches of this building.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That is your forward patrol point. It is specifically so marked on the map. Yeah, their deployment, the initial patrol marker deployment options are shown in the image above. So yeah, what you're going to do...
Is it from like the center of the building or the edge of the building?
It's here. It's this
Center?
this back, the
That's
back
what I
end.
thought.
It's the front. It's essentially the front. And you move out from there. So.
All right.
And remember, he's going to get some free ones. All right. Anybody else have any stuff? Okay, yeah. Yep, and CT, they're going to put you on the road.
All right.
So, might as well hit them. These are just for extras for you. That means nothing other than that's how many you got.
I get 3 or 4.
You have, both sides have 4.
Okay. And he's starting in the church, I'm starting the road?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. His start here at the, his patrol marker is here, and he fans out from there. And remember, everybody has got to be within 24 inches of everybody else. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do other than CT. Please roll 1d6 to tell us how many free ones you get. 3. One. 2. 3, and a 4th. Achilles, 1 for you.
All right. Let's see. From this center point, right?
Mm-hmm. Perfect. You are at a perfect spot, sir.
Give me 24. Come on, boy. Get it right. There we go. Perfect.
No, you didn't.
Oh, damn it. Where did it go?
You threw it into a hedge.
That's unfortunate. All right.
Yeah, you're too far. You got to back it up into there, though.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I had everything going right, and then it totally went wrong on me. How typical.
Things were going good until they weren't.
Until they weren't. That's right. All right. There we go. Oh, come on.
Your lag
What
is,
am I doing?
It's your lag.
Ah,
Unfortunately. That's what's getting
all
you.
right. I don't know where that thing went.
What do you do with
Oh, there it is.
It went in the church.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Put you back.
All right. Let me try it one more time.
You don't have to be that far back, though. Maybe more forward.
Oh, is it like right here?
Here, I'll show you. It's right there.
Because I can't see it. So
Mm-hmm.
there we go.
There you go.
All right.
Can you give me 24 off that one, if you don't mind?
Yeah. Yep. 23. That's 23.9 right there. So.
Hey, Destruct, David, good to hear it.
We'll lock them.
David Martinez is. Ooh, you're locking each other there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's done. Achilles, your move.
All right. Let's see. It's like right in here, right?
Remember, you got to be 24 inches away from this guy.
I thought I just had to be 24 inches away from
No,
any of
it's
them.
both. It's both. You got to be within 24 inches. You can deploy out 24 inches from there, and you have to be within 24 inches of another marker.
All right. Okay. Well, that messed up my strategy.
CT.
Can you give me 24 off your one? I'm trying to stay outside of it.
Here.
All right. I'm outside of it.
All right.
He comes from here. And then he goes.
Man. All right. Yeah. Close enough. Yep.
All right.
Do I have another one?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I guess I do. All right.
Oh, I think you grabbed your job.
Did I? Oh, I sure
Yeah.
did. Sorry. Oh, come on.
You good there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, thanks, Turk. Waiting for Achilles, I think, yeah?
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Did you? Oh, okay. You're done. All right. So now we keep expanding them from there. Is that
Yep.
the idea?
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep a chain of 24 inches, yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to move.
Okay, CT. He can pass.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. You got it. Nice.
All right.
Good job. Yeah, I was waiting for that. I don't think he's going to get that one. He'll get the one across. Yep. This is fascinating. Yeah, that's the one you got.
All right, this one will be locked.
You locked yourself there?
Yes, sir.
Done?
All right. All right. Let's
Yeah, I think that's the more relevant measurement. The one off of CT is.
Just want to make sure I'm going to be within. Okay.
There'll be a lock right about there. Okay.
All
So,
right.
CT, I think you got.
Just this one.
Yeah.
Could you, Achilles, give me 24 off that guy?
Oops. My thing went away. Let's see. Too far. Are you trying
Yep.
to stay out?
No, I'm going to lock him.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's it. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know if there was any universe in which CT was going to get cover out of this. At least,
No.
at least forward cover, right? Yeah, I didn't think that was happening. So, CT, which one do you want to evaluate first? Let me get you your jobs. You got 3.
Let's do this one.
You want to grab the other one there, Achilles?
From here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed. You just knocked down. You knock over in there. Oh, okay. Imagining things, I guess. All right, locking that down. Achilles, which one do you want?
Let's go with this one.
Sorry, I was getting you jobs. You want that one?
Right here.
Got it. Well, you just have a profusion of options.
I can deploy anywhere.
That might be a little too close. It's got to be 12 inches off the. It's got to be 12 inches off the marker.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So you can be pretty. Yeah, you can be pretty snug. It's closer than I thought.
That's 12.3 right there.
That would be perfectly fine. All right.
And that's a stone wall, right? You can't see through it.
Correct. Can't see through
Okay.
it.
And it's the difficult obstacle to get over.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
You, if you're that remind me of this rule because this might come important later.
Mm-hmm.
If you're next to this wall,
Mm-hmm.
can you fire over it?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So if you're right next to the wall, you can see.
You can see and be seen. It's hard cover.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
the wall? Okay.
Mhm. You know,
I thought that one blocked line of sight, but the hedge.
it does if you're more than 2 inches off it. Pretty sure that's what they said. Let me take a look at the nice thing about the pint-sized campaign is they do a very little. That's one of those big honking stone walls. La la la. Is that a complete block?
Yeah, because remember that last scenario we played that had all those walls in that town. That was pretty
Yeah.
tricky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bocage. We know that.
Yeah, I think in that last one, the walls held you up more than I did. So
Yeah.
Roads. Wheat.
Yeah, because I know these hedges we can, if you're within the 2 inches or in our case 4 inches, you can see and shoot.
Yeah, they're major obstacles, typically high walls around 8 to 10 inches in height. So, no, you can't shoot over them.
8 to 10 inches.
8 to
height.
10 feet.
Oh, so yeah, you can't shoot over them.
No.
So you can't shoot or see?
Correct.
All right, and that's just this ring wall around the church, right?
Correct, yep. All right, British are down second. German.
Could I see this middle one, please?
British, German. Ooh, that's interesting.
No, it's going to be that guy up closer. Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Oh,
I
which
mean,
of
it's
those?
this
I
one.
think
It's this one for sure.
Yeah. Is it this one or is it this one?
45. This one.
Ah. Okay.
That's baseline.
Yep.
About there?
I'm going to shift it just slightly. Yep.
Just slightly. 23 feet to the left.
Achilles.
This guy.
British, German. That's German. Once again, a plethora of options.
Yeah.
There we go.
12 inches back. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's put him right there.
Right in the middle of the graveyard.
Yeah, I love all the angel statues. Reminds me of a Doctor Who episode.
Weeping angels, don't look. All right, last one for you, CT. Oh man,
Hmm?
British,
Guy for sure. and that guy over
British.
there.
Yeah.
Oops.
It doesn't matter. He knows where.
Yep.
That one was never gonna. All right.
And for me, last one, this one.
Huh. Interesting. German, British. Yeah, it's gonna be these two, I think.
Hmm. Be more than 12, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Quick photo here. I just wanted observed. got very proud of myself. I figured out how to do this. Hanging chart.
Nice.
Just look right at it and hit Alt, and there it is. Just put your hand on it, hit Alt, and you got a good view of it. Yeah, baby. He can be taught. Patrol marker. Patrol marker. Patrol marker. Patrol marker. Got all the patrol markers? I think we do. Well, we know what dramatic thing comes next. We determine force morales. Force morales, you both, because for various reasons, get +1. +1. 1d6, please.
No.
A 3. That's 9 for you. Ooh, that's 11 for Achilles.
Ouch.
Your men have very high morale indeed.
Yeah, they're desperate.
Yeah, they're...
Every place else to run.
Yeah, could certainly be. Well, CT, today's Fox. Away you go. Bunch of things.
Oh, I gotta remember what all those things do. What all the numbers activate.
Yeah. All right, let me do...
Dude, even when we were playing this regularly, I had trouble remembering.
Yeah, we got our cheat sheet over here.
Just for the record, Turk, here's the funny thing about it. This situation right here, guess who doesn't have smoke? CT.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll use a 3 to deploy Bowers.
All right. Oddly enough, Powers will not be appearing on the other side of that hedge.
And they would like to go on Overwatch.
Oh, I don't have an Overwatch marker. What heck?
You got one down here.
I do? Okay.
A little baby one.
I'm just throwing them onto the board. Throwing them. It's the spiritual equivalent of reaching into the drawer.
I was going to say, well, it looked like CT had invisible men on Overwatch.
Did you? And where's the Overwatch marker? Did you put it somewhere?
No, I just left it here for you if you want to copy it.
Ah, thank you. I do. But I also need to embiggen it.
Yeah, you can't do that if you have actual physical Overwatch markers.
You can't
change
automatically.
the size.
You can't embiggen it. People who don't think we're playing with miniatures just. What they're really saying is.
We hate you and we want you to go away.
Well, what they're really saying is, well, you're not doing arts and crafts with us. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm not.
No, same thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I see an emotional gap between those two. All right, that was a 3.
All right, that's a 3.
It's possible I have a low EQ.
I thought they trained that out of you in basic.
They kind of did. They beat it out of us.
Let's see here. What to do. All right, we'll use my 1 to bring on a friend.
Ein Freund.
Boy, that was quick.
He has a Freund. Look at that. You're gonna have to get.
Sudden of you.
You're gonna have to get into a spot where you can see something though, because right now he can see just about nothing.
Yes, but he also cannot be seen.
Oh, accurate.
So, do I want him there? No. All right, very good. And then he would like to make his initial phone call.
Okay, I want to be Pharisees here. It is clear he can't see anything here, right? That he
Correct.
can only see this way.
Yes, to like there, or anywhere in that line, but no farther forward. Correct.
Yep. Okay. I just wanted to be Pharisees, and that call
Yes.
is made. Ring, ring, ring. Very good. Next.
All right. And then we'll bring on with the other three, another one of our friends.
Uh-oh. Has, look what you did. Look what you did.
So imprettied.
You imprettied him.
He
The
comes on
old-
12 or 24, I forget. 12, right?
12, yeah.
The old Lorraine Schlepper.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, we meet again, my old nemesis.
My eternal foe.
And then we'd like a nice Overwatch.
You
on that,
don't say.
And we're just going to go ahead and start sighting that church tower.
Just gonna look up there and see what you see.
We don't like how tall it is. It needs to be shortened.
As I
All
just
right, that's everything.
as I discovered on the battlefield at Gross Gorshin, these towers are the one at Gross Gorshin anyway. This tower was built in the 12th century. They didn't build the church until the 15th. So just want to know that, and I thought this as I was building this, and I knew that would be your strategy. Once again, CT commits to war crimes. Let's continue. Kayleigh, it's your role.
Okay. Destroying landmarks. Shame.
Shame. A feckless 6, but a 5. There's a 5. Starting off our chain of command roll.
What did I roll? 2 1s, a 3. Okay.
So it's basically 2 1s and a 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that. Thanks.
Sorry. Don't know what to tell you. Don't get caught schlepping.
Okay, 1s are fire teams, 3s are junior leaders.
Mhm.
Right. Mhm. Okay. Let's see if I can remember who is what. Okay. So junior leader, that brings on his entire group. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
All right. Fire team does not. All right. Need to know what I'm doing. Okay. Then I guess we will bring on this group.
You mean you actually got everybody this time?
And they come within 12 of the jump off, is that correct?
Yes. Everybody has to be within 12.
Right.
This is the squad of Sergeant Michael Caine.
Okay. Okay, so there's the 3.
You may want to
Yeah,
check your line of sight.
Yeah, you do understand that Schlepper can shoot them.
Can he?
A couple of them.
Thinking that
Spoken like a
that
gentleman,
wall would
CT.
have been out, but That's all right.
Which do you have your orchard demonstration ready?
I
Jim?
No orchards, or I would have. Every
mean,
orchard I have till doomsday is going to have that picture. I'm walking around Rana going, "That's an orchard? Don't you ever come and fuss with me."
Okay, I think they should be blocked by the edge of the wall now.
If that's your intent, I would agree.
Yeah, that was the intent. Yes. All right. So that's 3, and I have 2 1s.
Mm-hmm. And you can add them together and stuff like that.
Except Jim never lets me make 5s. I don't know why.
Yeah, I keep wanting to make 5s. 2 and 3 is 5.
6 minus 1 is 5.
Hello.
Okay,
So
so
math.
what are these guys? Is that a section or a...
I'm sorry, you pinged. Those guys are a team.
Well, team isn't on the list. What does that count as?
It's a section.
That's a 1.
It's a 1.
Ah, it's a 1. Oh, thank you. All right.
It is 2. It's right here. Apparently literacy is taken away in tank school too. Deploy a team.
I was looking at what is it? This thing. Where is that?
Fire team activates.
Okay, fire team is not the same thing as
I know
team.
that is weird, but it says right here. But the other thing is, it can't be part of a section.
Ah, well, there you go.
So you got to put that back.
So I got to put them back.
Mm-hmm.
I can't bring them.
Nope. The way you would bring them on, you got to bring out Arthur.
I see. All right. Fair enough.
Oh, really? They can't come on their own?
No, take a look at the rule. I found this out recently. Deploy a team not part of a section or leaderless vehicle.
Isn't that interesting how
So they're considered part of what
That's the HQ section.
HQs.
So I've been doing that wrong this whole time?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Could they come out with Reginald?
No. Nope. Arthur commands that thing.
Really? So even the Piat team?
Yep.
Or is that...
Yep. Whole thing.
Even isn't Reginald also a senior leader?
He is. He is. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you could bring him out that way. I keep forgetting. He's not a 3, he's a 4.
Okay.
Because if you take a... And remember, it's going to differ by the... But yeah, for example, like your CT, your lieutenant and his Panzer Shrek, that's the only way to get the Shrek out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they each counted as their own team. Huh.
They are a team, and you can activate them as a team, but on deployment, they come together.
Oh, on deployment.
Yeah.
I see. But what about... but they could still ambush without being...
That's
right.
a really... I think they would have to be able to. I just think they would have to be able to.
Yeah, because there's no other way the ambush would work.
Yeah, the language here, that's it. Oh, man, that is different. Activate or deploy one team is all that it said. See, the QRS is, which I was working off of, is different. Yeah, the QRS simply reads activate or deploy one team. Yep, we're going to go with the way we've been doing it. I'm going to ignore the QRS. You can go ahead and shoot them out there on the 1, Achilles. I'm going to ask.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm going to ask about that.
Yeah, look at us asking questions.
Yeah, go figure. All right.
So you're putting them out there, okay?
Oh, yeah. Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
He can drop those mortar rounds. He doesn't actually have to see the
He needs
area.
Somebody has to see it. No, he doesn't need LOS, but That's the whole thing. If you look at the chart, it says if he has LOS, he needs somebody to have LOS. Man, it's been a bit. Am I not correct?
Yeah. He has to have someone already else deployed who can see where he's shooting.
Somebody on your side has to be able to see.
So he can't just drop area fire on a place.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I was curious about that because
and then if he can see,
bombard everything.
It's more accurate.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I mean, if you're really bad, like I usually am, and you're not going to be landing where you want it anyway, so it might work in your favor.
Hey, the last time I dropped it all over my own guys, so including the guy who was calling it.
Well, didn't you get in one of the scenarios, a house got lit on fire?
Yep.
Because you rolled a bunch of 6s.
Yep.
It was just drifting all over the place.
That I think might have been the big chain of command game.
Yeah, if there's a way to totally hose it, I've found it. Believe me. Okay, I'm done.
All right, CT.
All right.
What did you just roll?
I apologize. I should have put these guys on Overwatch when I brought them out.
We'll get them out there. Okay, so 2-6 means next phase is yours. Just want to make sure I didn't see two of them. And who you overwatching, Achilles?
The group that I brought out, Kane's group.
Okay, and just so you know, only the guys in the front can shoot. It'll be the Bren team. Should anybody appear over that way?
Should anybody be foolish enough to walk right in there?
In that very specific field of fire.
Yeah, I mean that is literally the field of fire. It's like a tube. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, so.
Let's see. I think I'm going to use my 3 to get this schlepper to go very slowly.
Slowly.
In the hopes that he can move up just enough to see some people.
Slowly he turned, step by step.
Probably not.
4 inches, yeah. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think you see nobody. Okay.
And yet, somehow he knows there's somebody there to be seen.
He has a sneaking suspicion. And how close do I have to be to that
on the back of my neck.
Start plastering it?
36 inches.
36? Okay. Just inside ambush range. Nice.
And, it bears mention that a building like this is almost impossible to take down with fire.
I would need, all the 6s.
Yeah.
Why would you want to blow up this lovely building? It doesn't even have anybody in it.
The sniper's perch, you mean? Yeah, that thing? I think I'm just going to go ahead and take my next phase.
All right. That's one for you. Two seniors, a 2 and a 1.
We're going to make a 3 out of that and put him back on Overwatch.
Todd?
And back to Achilles.
Okay.
Next phase is Achilles.
Okay. 2 and a 3.
Yes, sir.
All right. What should I do? Okay. Okay. To use these guys, I need what?
You've got a couple of
I need a,
choices. You need a 1 to activate him as a team, or a 4 to get a senior leader to yell at him.
but I have to have one out there. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. All right. Well, neither of those things is relevant at the moment. Okay, we will use the 3. Bring out this group.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Line that up. Okay. All right. Get those facing the right way.
That is Sergeant Richard Harris's platoon. I heard they were called the Wild Geese. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. And that's all I'm going to do with that one, so I guess we'll take the next one.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that one is rich with things. It's a...
Let's see. 1, 3, 3, 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's use the 4 to bring out Reggie. Wait.
Yeah, sure enough. Jeff Russ has pointed out that the QRS is correct, and it is just deployment. So we're going to leave them out there because we're not going to try to take all that back, but you cannot deploy individual teams on a 1.
Other than fire teams.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, on a command die roll of 1, a single discrete infantry team, such as a mortar, a Panzerschreck, may deploy onto the table. This will not be a team that is part of a section or squad unless it is a 1 or 2 man scout team advancing on the table ahead of its parent section, where men have been detached from their section to create a crew, or when a team conducts an ambush. So an ambush is an exception.
Uh-huh. Okay, we use the 4.
Well, that changes a lot.
It does. It's very interesting that we never caught that before.
That also is a huge advantage for having that second senior leader.
Yep.
The yell distance.
18.
Okay. All right, so these guys, to move them now, I would need a 1.
A 1, correct. Yep.
Which I currently have. So let us put them in motion.
You roll.
That's right. You have to roll.
Yep, 2d6.
Yeah. Okay.
That's really interesting. I actually like it. It makes sense. They go as a group, 18 inches.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere near that far. Two.
So then you would deploy them on a 4?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
The HQ comes as a group. And again, there is an exception
Make sure they're close
for the ambush.
That I mean, that makes sense. That makes the ambush even that much more important now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since they moved, they can't do another action, right? They can't do anything else.
That's an interesting question. What can you do with them? Yeah, I think that because usually you can shoot at half effect, but I don't know if we've ever tried.
I think it's mortars. It's you either shoot or you move.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel
That's
like
right.
we've read that before.
Yeah. Mortar
that
shoot.
seems logical.
Mm-hmm.
That seems perfectly logical to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll use another 3. Bring these guys out. And let's see, they're going to go. Right there.
All right.
All right. And I think that's me done.
Groovy. Give you your... Yeah, I did. CT?
Oh, I should have put these guys on Overwatch. Oh, well. Not that there's anything for them to Overwatch at this point.
They will watch those stone wall.
Yeah, I mean, they would be watching essentially this.
That's exactly where they're supposed to be watching.
Yeah, they're facing the wrong way. Oh, they are.
Not all of them.
Yeah, these guys. Well, you didn't have anything to make them do that, did you? Or did you? Did you have a 3 for that?
No,
okay.
no.
Yeah, okay. CT?
I'd like to combine all my dice and activate the zombies in the graveyard.
Oh my god, not them!
They made Axis and Allies zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
any command zombies?
You do know my
Z.
wait. You do know my official title for that game, right? When it was
No.
announced at Origins, Brant will tell you because I cracked him up. I told him, "Yeah, that's the game nobody asked for."
Yeah,
They'll
it's
sell
the-
1 million of them.
Yeah, it's the Axis and Allies money grab, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with my 1, I would like to call down a spotting round.
You're gonna call on a spotter? A spotter? That's gonna be my 3rd trip into the rule. Although this is just to get a chart, so I don't think this counts. That's the other chart I really should just put. I'm gonna try to build a little wall of charts. Now that I know how to do it, I'm so proud of myself. Here we are.
Then you need to find a TTS whiteboard you can put up there, and when you need to explain something, you can drop, charts and diagrams on it.
So you are gonna do a spot round, though, right?
Yes.
Did I actually create that as an object? I know I did the other thing.
I don't think you ever did.
I don't think I did, because I've always used the other thing. Alright. No problem. Where is Dunsling? I always use Dunsling, because I always had it there. Put it where you think you can see. Oh, look at that. And now, deviate. 2d6. Tell me what you roll.
He's hoping he misses.
7.
Roll 1d6. Tell me what you roll.
4.
Roll 1d6. Tell me what you roll.
4 again. I love how he never tells you what they mean as you roll, and it's just suspense, and he's just, he's got that nice announcer voice. One more. Just one more.
There, that's where your spotting around lands.
All right. Next, I would like to... Let's try to move the schlepper up 1d6 again and see if I can see anything to shoot. He's not going nowhere.
This audible sound of creepiness.
I don't think I can see anything.
That French-made engine.
No.
Creaky, creaky, creaky.
Yeah, because man, yeah, you're way off of them, actually. You're still like 2 inches off them.
All right. Yeah, back to Achilles.
All right.
All right.
Ooh.
1, 1, 2,
All the
3,
things.
3.
All the things.
3. Okay. All right. Let's put 1 and a 3 together.
Mm-hmm.
And have Reginald speak loudly. Where are you, Reginald? There he is. Okay, yeah. Should be in range.
I didn't know you brought him out there. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that was what I did last turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he's going to call over to tell the 2-inch mortar team to drop smoke.
Where does he want it to drop?
Okay, so he has to be able to see the...
Well, like I say, we're going to measure it off the smoke mortar team, but wherever you're shooting has to be visible to somebody.
Okay. So where he wants to put it is right about there.
And it's smoke?
Yes.
Hey, CT.
Very jealous. Very jealous.
Now
Achilles. Be palpable.
No. Now Achilles gets to roll on the chart. 1d6.
Yes, the mystery chart.
1d6.
The mystery chart.
Oh no, this one's up on the wall.
This one I pinned up there for you.
There you go.
Dead on target. Look at you.
Oh, good first shot. Good first shot.
Fire for effect.
Yeah, you don't have actually many HE rounds.
No.
It's all about the smoke.
You've got
All
3.
about this.
He's got 3 HE.
Yeah, better save those for the broken arrow.
Where we may fire the mortar laterally.
Yes. Okay, so that was the 1 and the 3. Oh, yeah, he doesn't actually need to tell anybody else to do anything up there. Okay. We will use the other 1 and the 3. 2, 2, 2. So this is a they all go together, is that correct?
If you bring out Arthur at this point, yes, he comes with.
Okay.
Now this is a whole different thing. Right?
So he's separate.
Yeah. Although no, he comes with. That's true. Unless you want him to ambush, but that's a different point. You can bring him out and just do stuff.
Can I bring him out independently of them?
if you're ambushing, but remember, you can only ambush on a die.
No, I'm sorry. I mean Arthur. Can Arthur come out by himself?
Yes, but then these guys get really hard to bring out later if you want to.
Oh, okay.
To regular deploy, but you can also if you're bringing them out in ambush, it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. I don't think we will bring out Arthur because it seems like that kind of puts me in a bad shape there. All right. We'll use the 3 instead to move the tools group.
All right.
Okay.
What's your intention? Where are you getting them to?
My intention is to get into this field over here.
But keep them 2 inches off the hedge so they cannot be seen?
Correct.
2d6.
Okay.
10 inches. Measure it into. Yeah, you can do that.
Oops, dang it. Stop doing that. All right. 10. There we go. There we go.
Sergeant O'Toole's men make their way to the hedge to the left. Ian Jackson.
Is he with us?
He is.
Huzzah.
Velker, we have an Ian Jackson.
Hello, Ian
Hello,
Jackson.
Ian.
The photo of the guys on the motorcycle is part of the second wave of the Oxen Bucks who landed the evening of D-Day, and it's possible that one of the troops pictured may be the older brother of the ladies who attend a club I go to. Her brother was killed 3 days later at You have an amazing group of friends. According to him, what he's talking about, I'm assuming it's this group here.
These guys.
Yeah. Know somebody. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
So you're all good over here, Achilles?
I am.
Anything else?
Let's see. That was 3. I have 2 left, and I don't think I want to use it for anything. So.
All right. CT.
Dang, 3 5s.
Brother man.
Yep, and I got the one I needed though.
which is interesting because, as Richard Clark is always given to saying, that is jam tomorrow. Because he's only got 2 right now, but I guess he got the one he want. Hit it. What you doing there, man?
Drop it like it's hot.
Here we go. I'm still very proud I did this, you know. Look at that.
Oh, your template? Yes.
Okay. Center it on that thing right there. You gotta center it up on there.
There we go.
All right. Well, what's the FP on that, CT?
That is 4.
All right.
And is it by team or by?
It's by team.
Yeah.
It is by team. I hope I got my markers. They're automatically pinned, so we know that.
Well, you just made my smoke superfluous.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I'll show you one better.
Yeah. Exactly.
Smoke? What smoke?
Can't see the smoke for the fire.
Okay, so they're gonna get light cover because they're pinned. Why can I never remember? You get this. There's a range feature to this. I'm right here. That's nice. That makes me happy. Resolving. A building will become unstable. That's always good. Yeah, firing for every team within the barrage to see if they hit. Treating them as effective range and reducing cover by 1 level. Alright, so it is effective, not close. That's what I wanted. Which means it's been a little bit. Yeah, so that's going to count as in the open. Ah! You son of a gun, yeah. Target is... Oh, that's right. Achilles, these guys are elite. Yup. They're harder to hit.
I don't see how that stops shrapnel, but okay.
You're better at ducking.
Oh, there you go.
So we'll start with the rifle team. That's 4 for 6s.
I mean, if they were all that smart, they would just run away from the spot where the shells are falling, but still.
1. And so, Achilles, this is you. And this is, unfortunately, this is going to count as in the open, because I think you are. Yeah. Yep. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills. Shock. I have a marker. Why the heck don't I have a marker? This is ridiculous.
What have you been doing, Jim?
No kidding. Worthless bag of nothing. Worthless bag of nothing.
You think you've been traveling or something?
Something. Yeah. All right, and then the Bren team. 3. That's 4 for 6s.
Nada.
Nothing. They are incredibly adept at not being seen.
Not being hit by shells that are falling out of the sky. The shell doesn't care whether it sees you.
They heard the sound of the shells and immediately dug slit trenches.
This is what we
Which is exactly the wrong thing to do.
See?
If they were reacting appropriately, they would simply run 100 meters in any direction. But
good evening, Tom Primrose. Okay, CT.
Yeah, that is interesting because they are now pinned, though, so they can't even move.
Correct.
Yeah, they can't run away.
Correct.
Yeah,
They're stuck there.
how crazy is that? Hey, let's stay right where they want us to stay because this is where they're dropping the shells.
Mm-hmm.
What a good idea.
All right, that was all for me. It's back to Achilles.
Achilles.
All right. You just wait till I bring out my thermonuclear device.
You're going to be so
Whoa.
sorry.
Yeah. We invented it early.
Next phase is Achilles's.
Okay. 114.
Yeah, we invented it early. You and what American industrial complex?
We
called it the Whitechapel Project.
I think that might
All
be.
right.
I think that might be made up.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I do. I'm
Man.
saying. I said it out loud.
I saw it on YouTube. It's got to be real.
I saw some guy on YouTube talking about it.
That's right. Okay. 114. Does that smoke like stop or something? Or
Nope,
do they get to shoot another one? Or
they can absolutely shoot another one. They have infinite smoke.
Okay.
They, on the other hand, that smoke will remain until the end of the turn.
Right. What do I want to do with this?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. There's nothing for us to really shoot at. There's nothing for us to do. I can't move the only unit that actually needs to move. So, not much other than dropping more smoke seems pretty superfluous at this point.
That never stopped CT before.
That's true.
Nope.
He would smoke the entire board if you let him. So
Exactly.
yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything with that. We'll just take the next phase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Kind of the same situation. Not much else I can do with that. All right. Back to CT.
Wow.
A lot of
Okay.
fours.
Because that's one thing the Germans had a lot of in 44, senior leaders.
All right, well, we're going to just walk this barrage.
All right, you know how.
How many inches is it?
12.
12.
So he can walk the center point of it to a location he can't see.
Correct. We've had this conversation. He's using a map.
I'm map reading.
Yeah, are you?
That's the only thing we could conclude, but yeah.
So essentially, yeah, you can do area shelling, area bombardment, because you don't have to. All you have to do is be able to see a location and then walk the barrage over. So.
Yep.
Well, but but the FO has to see it initially. That's the point.
Yeah, and I took an extra turn to drop the spotting round to make sure I was very close to where I wanted it. Because I could have tried to drop it directly that first time, and that's very, very widely before, including back on my own guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's figure out what happens here. Let's go over to these guys. We'll do the Bren team first. 4 for 6.
Ooh, 2.
2 hits. 3, 4 shock. 5, 6 kills.
All right.
1 shock, 1 kill. Okay. Oh, I can't get rid of guys. What am I doing? All right, and now 4 for 6s again for the rifle team.
Nothing.
Is it Harris? 1 die. That's for you, Achilles.
Okay.
It is not. All right, and now we're gonna go over here. Who'd you get? Anybody?
I don't know.
No.
There.
You did not get anybody.
Very lucky.
They came up a little short. Tiny bit. Hugging that wall, seeing the explosions. Yeah, no hits. Keep going.
That's it.
All right. Kill it.
All right. All right. Let's see.
Ooh.
1, 3, 3.
That's a big deal because you can now end the turn and thus the bombardment.
Which is exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah. You just want to take advantage of any other things you want to do before that happens. But yeah, because you still do have your, you have a 1, a 3, and a 3 in case you want to use them.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything that's? Yeah. Let's drop.
The smoke will vanish at the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's right. There's no point in that. Okay. So yeah, there's anything to do.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I confiscate your die. The turn ends. The lovely bombardment goes away, having done some damage. As does the smoke. As does anybody on... Why am I throwing things? As does anybody on Overwatch. Got Got anybody on Overwatch? Should come off.
That was it?
Yeah, I took him off.
All right, cool. CT?
Well, that wasn't very fun.
It's a lot less fun for, Sergeant Harris and his guys.
Yeah. All right. With my 1, I'm going to attempt to make the phone call.
Let's see here. Yeah.
How many fire missions does he get?
As many as he wants, but after the first one, he's got to call up to well, at this point, I suppose it would be the company, to company support, and it may not be available for the rest of the game. It could suddenly just be gone. Yeah, 1d6.
Can simply bombard my side of the field all day.
4.
But again, not available. Ask again later. See.
The Magic 8 Ball says, ask again later.
Yeah, so he's got the guys working the hand crank, and it's not, they're saying, nope, I'm sorry if you have nothing for you, and in turn he has wasted that activation.
Yes, I has.
All
All right.
We have a faulty wire, sir. Send Hans to trace the wire all the way back, see where it broke.
All right, with the 3, we're going to try to slowly move the schlepper forward.
Here he comes.
This guy.
He heard about that. He heard about what happened last time.
Dude, what did you do? Throw a track? What is this?
Yeah, still no. That's a wall.
No, yeah, there's the worst.
That's 3 moves. You have rolled 3 dice and probably moved 8 inches. Doubling, mind you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, should we get desperate? Let's get desperate.
Oh wow.
We're gonna use our other 1 to bring on our final surprise.
Oh man,
Dun, dun,
you're gonna get spicy, huh? Look at that.
And I've got to line up. I think,
What does he got? What's he got?
He's got a sniper.
Oh, one of those. You're gonna put your sniper out in the middle of an open field?
Yeah, because you can't just pick him up that way when you're not ambushing. Remember?
The sniper,
Yeah.
even if he's support.
What I'm saying, you can put him down, but I'm saying you just can't. You can't pick him up and put him down the way you can in an ambush. He stays out on the field.
Oh yeah, no, I want him to stay there.
All right. Yep.
They're incredibly hard to hit. Remember?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're insanely hard to hit.
Yeah. And then I want to shoot at these jive turkeys over here. Specifically, well, anyway, I have to hit something. Yeah, well, it's a higher chance to hit a leader if I hit anything.
Correct. We'll go through this for Achilles' benefit. They're a single team activating on a 1. They may not be activated by leaders, which I find fascinating. 1 only. They may deploy anywhere within 24 inches of a friendly job. They do not move as other troops, but may only change position when you use a chain of command die. So he's stuck there. They may fire unless you use a chain of command die. They may fire 1 shot when activated, targeting any unit, which is in direct LOS. You're going to roll a d6, and he hits on a 3 or more. The target then rolls to hit as though in the open. Shock is doubled. If a kill is achieved, then any leader with the unit rolls to see if he's been hit, rolling a -1. When fired on by a sniper, a unit may only respond if they are on Overwatch and covering the area where he's located. They will need to test if they can see him. So, this hoser is shooting at those hosers. 1d6, and you need a 3 or better. That is a hit. Pew, and that goes into these boys right here. So that goes into Sir Reginald Perrin's and Sir Michael Caine's Bren team. That's who's right in front. And so Achilles, you will roll 1d6, 3 for shock, 5, 6 kills. Shock is doubled.
Okay.
2 shock. There's a dastardly sniper out there shooting at them. All right.
And that's my turn. Back to Achilles.
All right. Let's see.
Start your
35.
starting his die again.
All right. Okay. Now, did you say this guy is part of this group or he's separate?
Who's that? Oh, back here?
This guy.
He is, remember what was just said, he deploys, now that you have a senior leader out, you can deploy him. You
Okay.
can deploy him. He goes on a 1 and a 1 only.
Right. All right.
24 inches from a job.
Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. Okay, instead, we shall have Reggie here can take away shock, can he not?
Yeah, he's close enough. He's certainly at risk, yeah.
Okay. So that's like one action to
It's-
take away.
it's for each action is a point of shock, yeah.
Okay, and he only has 2, right?
He's a senior. He has 3.
Oh, he has 3. Ah, okay. Then we'll use 2 of them to take away the shock,
Mm-hmm.
and the third one to yell at the mortar team.
Mm-hmm.
And we would like to drop smoke again.
Put it where
See, it's fun, isn't it? It's
gets
kind of like
addictive.
it's kind of like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop.
just can't stop. Ah.
Kind of addictive, to be honest.
So
Yeah,
it's-
can we get a Pringles can full of smoke?
Can it? Has watches this, right? I mean,
Yeah. You just see the ideas out there.
It's just you just throw them into the wind, and the next thing you know, you got a drawer full of orcs, which are awesome. You got a wonderful Zardoz thing, and yeah, you got a giant Pringles can for reasons that I believe. Well, here, Pringles can. With beer. Because remember, the joke was we were drinking wine out of a Pringles can in a Walmart parking lot. So that's where you would like it to be.
That's where I would like it to be.
1d6, please, and we'll check on the chart and see if the fates agree. They don't. On target if LOS, otherwise 12 inches. Actually, you're not going to hate that too much. But where's your yeah?
It's from the mortar team, right? Okay.
So there.
Yeah, it's not too bad. That's pretty much.
Yeah, that's even
Almost
that
where I
actually
want
might be a little better. To tell you the truth, given how slow Schlepper Joe is going.
Yeah, but it's not the schlepper. I wanted to block both, and unfortunately, it does not block the sniper.
Oh, okay, got it.
No, I can see by it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure you can.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and then we'll see. That was my 1 and 3, and I have one other 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll use it to move Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Kane is going to head towards the door here.
Mm-hmm. Just to the door?
Well, if he could, he'd like to go through it, but I don't think he's going to get that much movement.
Oh, you don't know. Let's see. I was going to say, look at that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, you can go in there.
Okay.
I don't know how far the furthest guy is. Yeah, you can get in there.
Okay. So that entire group could make it in there, except for Reginald, of course.
Right. He gave orders.
Mm-hmm. Reggie's got to stay on the outside. Okay, so I don't know how you want me to do this.
Just throw them in there. The things. Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
Just don't lose them. They're inside on the ground floor.
All right, where's Reggie? So I make sure that I don't put him in there. Okay.
You're good. Nope, you're stacking. Back to your right, keep going, stop.
Okay.
You're clear.
There. Reggie, get back where you were. All right. And that should cover all of them.
Okay.
Back to you, good sir.
Let's see.
It's still not quite a chain of command die.
Nope.
You have been denied.
Nope.
You have been denied.
All right, let's.
According to Ian Jackson, the British attempt to develop a nuclear weapon was called tube alloy. So there you go.
I bet they spelled it weird too. Like a U in there somewhere.
Toube.
You mean other than in tube?
Yeah,
There's-
alloy.
okay.
They took the U out of that. Yeah, there's two O's in tube and a U in alloy.
T-O-O-B-E.
All right, I'm gonna use my threes.
Mm-hmm.
And they pronounced it aluminium.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna put on Overwatch, and I'll need another one for the schlepper here, please. And we'll bring on with the 2 layman section.
There's a lot of dudes piled into that hedgerow section. No, you go. No, you go.
And back to Achilles.
Mm-hmm. One, two, two. Interesting.
Hey, Andrew.
Okay. We'll put one of the ones and one of the twos. Oh, no, that won't work. Never mind. Ignore that I just said that. This will work. Okay. We'll put the twos together to give me a 4.
Mm-hmm.
And we will have Reggie move.
Mm-hmm.
And Reggie's going to try to move to this corner here.
He moves 3d6, so I mean...
Think he'll make it?
He might not. You never know.
Unless
I
he's
don't know.
schlepping it.
I could get a CT roll here. You never know. 3 1s or something.
Yeah, it's plenty.
Okay. Let's go, Reggie.
Yeah. He just literally dodged a bullet, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Then, okay, so he's moved. That's one of his actions. He's
Yep.
got 2 more actions. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So he will call over to the mortar team,
Mm-hmm.
and we shall attempt to drop another smoke round.
Place it where you like. Or where you think you like.
Where I
Well, the
think
problem... Now, who's... You gotta
it
still...
has to be in his line of sight.
Exactly,
So
yep.
it's got to be like
That'll work.
Yeah.
1d6.
All right.
Man, this really works well. I got to do this a little more.
He missed by a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, he didn't. He put it right where I needed it. That's where missing actually helps you. All right. And now my 2 ones. Okay. So I can use, you said before, I can use a 1 to bring this guy in.
Yep.
Okay. Then we shall do so.
24 inches of a job.
I want to put him in the top of this tower up here.
No, what we'll do here is I'll grab him and I'm going to put him right behind it. We know where he is.
Because there is a window.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. CT saw this sucker coming a mile away.
Yeah.
That's,
now,
yes.
he can't take any other action, right?
He can
Just
shoot.
He comes in. Oh, he can shoot?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Okay, what's his range?
Infinite.
Oh, well then I'd like to shoot at some of these guys.
Those guys are going to be too close. Those guys are going to be those guys are cowering in the cover of that hedge. He can't. Oh, he can see them.
No, they're
Never
up
mind.
against the
Yeah,
hedge.
they're up against it. Yep. Yeah. All right, so you got to pick one team though. You have to pick a team.
Oh, that should be easy. I want to shoot this guy.
You can't. Oh, yeah. I don't see why not. Let me just look that up since you're doing something like that. Oh, God.
And that hedge won't block it from that angle?
Yeah, I got to check that. I think he's on that hedge, unfortunately. But we'll check it. Snipers may fire 1 shot. They may target any unit which is in direct line of sight. They can't target a team. You got to target units.
Well, that's unfortunate. All right. Well, then I guess I have to go after Bauer here.
We're going after Bauer. 1 shot, 3 or better.
Yeah, that would also preclude a sniper from shooting at a sniper, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. There is a way that an FO can be collateral damage. I just don't remember how that is.
If you drop a bomb on him.
That could be, but it's very specific that it's a unit here.
Okay. Well, I think he missed anyway, so.
What do you roll?
3.
That's a hit.
That hits.
Oh.
Yep. And now it's because like I say, he's 1 shot, but it's a really, really good shot.
Well, he does have a scope and everything.
Yeah, he does. He does. They are considered to be in the open, so Bauer will now roll 3-4 shock, 5-6 kills. Shock is doubled. Nothing. On the other hand, you were looking that way.
We are on Overwatch that way. We would like to return.
You don't get to return fire. You get to see if you see him. You need a 6.
Yes. Need a 6?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Let's see here. On a 6, they spot him. The next time he fires at the same people, they get a +1. So it becomes a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and then they can fire.
If he hasn't killed them all by then.
Don't make it a habit, Achilles.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Confucian rule that I saw when we were in Taiwan, where like as long as you murder 2 people from the same family, it doesn't count. If you murder 3 from the same family, that's a crime. Yeah.
Did they give a reason for that?
No. It's just there's these 8 things. They were part of the Confucian law or something during one of the dynasties, and that one I think it was like number 5. That one just cracked me up completely. You shall not murder more than 3 or more people from the same family. So I assume that means if you murder 2, you're okay. Then you just switch to a different family, I guess. If you're going to keep murdering people.
Achilles.
I took a picture of it. I need to post that. Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's all right. And the answer to the question in the chat, it's actually the Germans that are attacking. The British are on the defense. They've been defending and getting run off the map left and right. This time with a full platoon and a whole bunch of toys, it's a bit more of a scrap. So, Achilles, that was your sniper shot.
Yes, sir, it was. And I believe that was... Yeah, that's everything. So it's
CT?
back to CT.
Oh, I found an answer to how you murder my FO, Achilles.
How do you murder? Do you murder? Please tell us.
With a knife? What?
Jim, if you go, it's page 39. Hits on leaders and FOs.
Oh, okay.
Basically, if they're all by them lonesome, I think you can hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you treat them in a casualty role like a leader.
Oh, okay. So if they're close, basically, if they're close enough, if they're in cohesion.
Right.
So let's see this. Leaders and forwards may be targeted if they are more than 8 inches from troops. So if they're, like you say, if they're running around, but only a kill result will affect them. Shock is ignored. Got it. And yes,
I see. But because of his proximity here, he could be a legitimate target if I actually hit these guys.
No, because then you check against leaders, because you've got a leader there, and that's who you have to check against.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Roll equal to... Oh, that's a good question. Must roll a d6. See how badly? Yeah. May not move for the rest of the game. Ooh, nasty. Leaders and forward observers may be targeted. They're right, but only a kill. Right. If leader forward, yes. The player must roll yes. A roll equal to or less than the number of men killed will mean that one leader is... Oh, and that's right. Yeah. Because he is so close.
Then it's a roll-off, right?
Then it's a roll-off. Yep. He would happen to be there. Nasty. Right. Yeah, because you do the same thing. You do the same thing if there's a junior and a senior leader, or if there's more than one leader. You have to check who you got.
Mm-hmm.
All right. CT?
All right. First things first.
There's your die.
Yeah, first things first, we would like to make that phone call attempt again.
Gotta make the call again. Doo-da.
Oh, no.
Not available for the rest of the game.
Wow, that's an expensive waste of support points.
I don't need to shoot that guy anymore.
It's like, no, now you do want to shoot him. Throw Fritz outside.
He's useless to us. Throw him over the hedge.
No, I'm sure they will call. Mein Field Lieutenant.
Throw him over the hedge. He will draw fire from the sniper and we'll be able to find him.
That's quite unfortunate. All right, well.
Yeah, now you actually might have to attack. Yeah, the Alamo is awaiting.
All right, let's put with the 3 layman's group on Overwatch, please.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for when that sniper fires.
Yeah. All right, and back to Achilles.
Otherwise known as Lee Harvey.
Oh, man. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 4. All right. What to do? Okay. Oh, no. You wouldn't be able to see it, so it won't matter. Let's see. Can I Now, Reggie, he can't give orders to the sniper, can he?
Nope.
That's what I figured. It's unfortunate. That is an unfortunate thing. Man, I'm not sure there's much I can do with that.
You could attack.
I could, but why would I do that?
You know.
Because it would be the gentlemanly thing to do.
Right.
Yeah, you took away my barrage and
You know,
sniper shots at me.
you don't have smoke.
And I don't have any smoke to cover my advance. Yeah.
Man, that is unfortunate, isn't it?
You know, CT, I think that sounded a tiny bit insincere.
Yeah. I don't even have a tank that can drive forward at any kind of rate of speed.
Yeah, it has three backup gears, but only one forward one.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't see much I can do. Oh, you know what? There is something I can do with that. Let's have. Oh, that's a good question. Do you really want to do that? Seems like a bad idea.
Uh-oh, Andrew's calling you a whiner, CT.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we're just going to give it back to CT. I don't see anything I can really do at the moment. Not until he makes himself more available.
I'm available, plenty available.
I am right here. You can even hear us whispering.
I'm just waiting for you to come out and get stuck out in the middle of that field.
Yeah, I bet you are.
2 more 5s. Interesting.
Well, let's see if this schlepper will move.
How fast? Single?
Yeah, we'll go one at a time.
Okay.
Hey, look at him.
You know, 10 inches isn't as far as you think.
For as far as you'd like, for that matter.
That's true.
Nope. We'll go one more die.
You only got one more because he's slow.
Oh, well, yes.
Yeah, yes, he is. Tom Primrose is calling for a sniper duel to settle the game.
Yeah, no, I think back to Achilles.
All right. I think he excused himself briefly. So that means we can talk about him.
Yes.
What was it now?
Okay.
Up to you.
Is it me?
It is you.
Oh. Okay. I just realized that I have been wasting something all this time. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. All right. Not taking advantage of something I should have been doing. All right. Okay, well, the one will activate the sniper.
Mm-hmm. Who do they want to? What unit do they want to shoot at?
This time they will fire at the other guys.
Very good. On a 3 or better. Got it. CT 3-4 shock, 5-6 kills. Shock is doubled.
Ouch.
Oh, that's a dead. All right, so
And is it a leader?
Is it a leader?
So it's 1 or 2 and it's him, right?
Exactly. Oh, so close. But you got to give me somebody. All right, but you were looking that way. Did you see him? Did you see him?
I hope so. I really hope so.
Did you see that guy?
I did not see him.
No, you don't know.
But next time I might.
You might. Continue Achilles.
Okay, that was the one. Let's see. With a 3, Harris over here can take off a shock, right?
You can take off 2 shock if you want to.
Where is he? There he is. Okay. Well, let's see. He's on. If I read it correctly, he's only got 1 each here.
Yeah.
So take them both.
Mm-hmm.
That was what I should have been doing earlier, and I'd completely forgotten about it.
Well, you did it now.
All right. And then we have the 2 and the 4. Okay, we will. Yeah, we'll use the 4 to move Reggie.
Okay.
He's gonna.
Now you mean just by himself?
Yeah, by himself.
3d6.
He's gonna back around the corner here.
3d6, not 2.
He's just popping out of sight there.
Mm-hmm.
In case that schlepper ever does make it over there.
Just in case.
You mocked me, good sir.
I believe we are done.
CT. Next phase is yours, and you're still working on that second chain of command.
All right. Well.
Where bad things start to happen.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to deploy Herman.
Mm-hmm.
Not Herman the German.
It is. It's Arminius.
Man.
Harman des Deutsche.
All right. So they're deployed for what it's because they can't move, right?
Correct.
All right. They're going to go on
Overwatch. I give him a big, decent marker.
Thank you.
Suddenly,
right,
Fritz up in the tower is yelling down, "They're coming!"
And then the schlepper will try to move on 2d6.
Oh, here.
Actually, do you want to do that? Yeah, 2d6.
2d6. That's not terrible.
Man.
It's not great. It is below average, I don't know what you're referring to, Ian, but that's funny.
All right, then I'll take my next phase.
Take your next phase. Bunch of stuff.
Well, the sniper can no longer see anybody. All right. With the 1, I'm going to take my FO team and try to run him off the board. I don't want him getting shot.
2d6. Yeah, no sense losing a support stupid, yeah. They're faster than your schlepper.
That is not saying much. Not fast enough.
No, he's good.
That
He touched it. He's gone.
Okay. He's
That's
gonna
just
get a-
mean.
He's got to go meet with some guys about a thing.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you mean? I can't call any more fire.
What is your primary malfunction, dipstick? We are out here knees in the breeze, and you're telling us we can't have fire?
Well, we are out of ammo.
All right. And then we're going to make a 3 and send Herman's boys forward.
Oh, look at that.
B-17 dropped the bomb on our ammo factory.
We're going to run as good. We want to run as fast as we can. Yeah.
Mother, do you think they'll drop the
Yeah,
bomb?
yeah. We got to go.
3d6.
There you go.
Holy cow, your schlepper wishes it was that fast. 28 big inches. Mother, can I trust the government? Look at this. Interesting.
Do we have to go the whole 28, right?
Yep, sure do.
All right, and then we'll take the shock off this side.
Got some shock there to remove. Well, you ran, so you're... Oh, I see what you mean. You're getting the shock
Yeah,
there.
sorry.
Yeah.
So, because each team would get one, correct?
Yep,
So we'll take off that one, leave that one.
got it.
And that is it. Back to Achilles.
And that is 9 o'clock.
Yep, there you go.
That is our hard stop for the evening, as promised. Take a picture. Here it is. Pow. And we're going to mark this. This is Achilles' turn. Hate to break it up just when things are getting good, but what are you going to do? I'm just going
I figured out the schlepper just wanted to show off his nice new paint job, so he's just taking it nice and
You
slow.
said, look at this,
He's in the
huh?
catwalk.
Huh,
Yeah.
ladies? Huh?
I don't want to get mud up here on this thing, you know.
You know, not just a everyday schlepper. I'm a Lorraine 57L schlepper. Hey.
Welcome to my love machine.
Yeah.
Ride.
Yeah.
I'm French.
I am French. Yeah, there's nothing quite like saying you're rolled up in your schlepper. I'm not feeling that. So, wow, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? There is no dispute that our guy CT and his Germans have their work cut out for us here at the church on the flank. There's a lot of very salty British who have heard about the abuse that the Germans have been heaping on their brothers in First Para, and they're looking to get some payback. There's smoke on the ground, and the other thing is, the Germans are out. Apparently, they're out of ammo for their barrages. They're out of ammo, which is very, very sad. So there it is. Oh, my goodness, Ian. He's in a church, so maybe he can find a good habit.
Oh man.
Just no. We had a lot of people watching tonight. We had some good numbers. How you doing, Volker?
I'm doing well.
Back to school next week.
Yes, I am.
That's rough. but he did get his school photographs taken, and he's been doing... How many miles have you run this week? It's got to be over 20, isn't it? He back to running. He crazy.
Exactly.
Math is hard late at night, I understand. So we will come back ASAP to continue this Kampfgruppe von Luck scenario, the church on the flank, on Saturday. Please, please, please join us for Waterloo, for valor and fortitude. We're going to continue that epic struggle. And we got a whole bunch of other games coming up. So please don't miss out. Come and hang with us. We got Dresden coming back next week. This coming back next week. And I got a pile to work on. So we got some fun stuff to do. Anyway, thank you to those who watched. Thank you to those who played. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.
Good night, Ian Jackson.